one thing you guys have on your site in a few places is like, and companies are like wary about using agentic and like AI agents as terminology to explain some of this stuff. But you're almost describing this world where instead of instructing AI agents to do certain things, like the rep logs in and the rep knows, like, all right, these are the most active accounts, these are signals, like emails I want to send out, like, here, agent, like, enrich part of this data and help me craft an email to send it out. And you're like instructing agent by agent, task by task, versus this world that's like a bit more ambient with your setup. And the agent is like in the background. And when you're logging in, you're not deciding what to do next and instructing an AI to do something. The AI agent is telling you at login, like, this is the next best thing to spend your time on. Like, is that where we're kind of heading, like, in Pocus?
Yeah, exactly. And, there's opportunities to like interact. Like let's say you have more questions, like in Pocus, you can go and chat with the AI for a specific account and like say, like, tell me more about this one insight that you surfaced. So there are opportunities to engage, but the core value is that like the agent is just kind of working on your behalf and replacing a lot of the tasks that you would have had to do, like from researching, figuring out which accounts to prioritize within a given day, finding the contacts that you should be reaching out to, and then even so far as like drafting the first email or the message that you're going to send.
Super cool. Like, when we get into conversations like this on the show, I'm putting myself like in the shoes of folks that are maybe like a bit earlier in their careers. And like when I was first, like last year, doing this deep dive on agents and AI and how it's impacting marketing today and what that world is going to look like in like 5, 10 years, there is like excitement, but there's also like a part of you that's like creeping doubt, right? Like, what am I going to be doing in 5, 10 years? Like, what is that world going to look like? Like, if AI can augment humans to be exponentially more productive and marketers to be way more productive, at what point does tooling and like vendors help you become indistinguishable from like replacement in the eyes of like leadership that are chasing cost savings? Like, how do you think about that as like a practitioner who is building a team and like still being mindful of budget and saving costs, but like not wanting to replace humans entirely with like automating processes?
Yeah. I think, like, and a lot of people have probably already said this, so it's not controversial, but there will be, I think, a rise of just smaller, more nimble teams. So I think the way that like you used to solve a pipe gen problem was we just need more bodies. Like if we have more bodies, we can send more emails. We can kind of like game the system that way.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just think like it's shifting to you. You probably will have fewer reps, but like those reps are going to be able to do more. Um, and then maybe there are like new roles that crop up because of this. I think as much as AI may like reduce certain roles, it's equally going to create new roles. I think that that's obviously a little harder to like figure out. I'm sure we could have a whole other podcast just thinking like ideating on what that future could look like. But I think right now, one, we're a little far away from that. And I think right now the main benefit is augmenting and assisting to make everybody better at what they do, so that don't have to blast out like hundreds of thousands of emails just to get kind of like a mediocre conversion rate to meeting. You can send fewer emails, but you can still generate like more high quality pipeline. um, and maybe you just won't have to grow your team quite as much as you
Mm.
were originally expecting. Like that kind of headcount equation maybe changes. um, but yeah, I don't think we're close enough to a like complete replacement. I also think what it opens up is us going back to like what salespeople are really good at and what they should be doing, which is relationships. AI is not good at having conversations like this. And so that is the value of sales reps going and having these conversations. And then where AI helps is after you have that conversation, AI is going to listen to the call and like maybe extract some things for you that you may have not had realized, because it's looking at like the holistic picture. And then, more basic tasks like just summarizing the meeting and sending a great follow-up email. That's where AI is going to help you. But like AI can't have a good conversation. I don't think AI can probably do like really good nuanced discovery yet, objection handling. I'm sure there's tools that I know of that are like trying to crack that, but I think we're probably still far away.